Hello, everybody. Welcome to Pearl's Politics. It's that time of year again. Well, time of week again, okay? What's the word, Thunderbirds? Well, we'll be finding out shortly because we've got a panel that is always eager to talk about politics, all right? So I can see that I'm having some camera issue and delays, and we have stuff like that go on all the time, but we don't let it stop us. We just keep right on pushing. All right, bringing in the rest of the team. And guess what, you guys? We got a new team member and a new panelist. Yay! All right, so you'll get to meet him. You've seen him before, but now it is official. So bringing in first the heartbeat of the South and my every heartbeat, the Navy guy coming up on board. Tim Harrington. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Mom, how's everybody doing out there?
We doing pretty good. How about yourself?
All right.
All right, then. All right, and y'all know we can never do anything without the girl herself, CATHY CC CARLSON. Hi, CATHY. Welcome.
Hey, Kathy.
Hey, yeah, I got my cheerleading on, my plaid. So I'm
Yeah,
ready to do a few cheers for you
You have to
guys.
do us a cheer after we get everybody
Yeah.
in here.
I
And
know
will
it.
y'all help me welcome our newest team member, the only one ever that has the name Ziggy in politics. There's James Ziegler. Hi,
Hey,
James.
James.
Hi.
Welcome to
Welcome.
the
He's so,
show.
but he's
Welcome to the
blackened
show.
out. He's blackened out, though, Emily. His
I do
video
not.
camera
Oh, don't
isn't
worry about my
working.
camera. Long
Well,
as y'all
his
can hear.
camera.
I can
Well, he's
see
not
it.
there either. I
His
can't see
camera.
you.
I
That's so weird.
can. Yeah, I can see
Wow,
him. Yeah,
that's
I
strange.
can see
I'm
it.
gonna move this up there. There he is. Yeah, he's in here. We can see
Yeah,
him.
we can see him.
Yeah, I can't see him. Wow,
You
that's
I
can
don't
weird.
see him.
know, Kathy. I don't know. Maybe you need to enlarge in your screen or something. Maybe is
No,
it
I
too
think
small?
the paranormal show is
Messing with you?
that's what I think.
It could be.
Could
It
be.
could be
Yeah,
messing with you.
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Well, we had a really
Okay.
great, terrific paranormal show for it to
We
be our
did.
first show.
Yeah.
And we got,
Great.
as we can see, we have a lot of topics that we'll be able to talk about.
Yeah.
And that's one show that we won't run out of topics on. And then there'll be some
Yeah.
that will do a continuation where
Right.
we'll have to carry over, from
Mm-hmm.
one week to the next week.
Mm-hmm.
And James joined
Mm-hmm.
us in on the show last night. Thank you so much, James. We
No,
enjoyed
no
your
problem.
input
I enjoyed it.
and your comments.
Yeah.
And I want to congratulate you. And first, I'm going to let you give us an update on this new package that you got from Tennessee, from my state.
Uh, my L L300 came, which is a leg device to get me out of this wheelchair,
Mm-hmm.
and now they're shipping me the arm device. I should have
Okay.
that next week, and I'll
All
be able to use
right.
my arm again, hopefully.
That's great, man. Great.
So, have you tried on the leg
I
device yet?
hadn't. I had when I went for evaluation,
Uh huh.
but I hadn't didn't know when they don't want to do nothing with the PT until
Yeah.
I give two devices.
Gotcha. All right.
Okay.
She
Well,
don't want to have me come up.
yeah, that's a blessing, y'all.
It is. Yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
$18,000 worth of equipment, Emily.
What? Wow.
$18,000 worth of equipment.
Well, we hoping
Nice.
that Uncle Sam paid that bill.
Yeah.
Stuff I couldn't afford
Oh,
to pay.
Humana did, right?
Humana did.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Yeah,
couldn't
right.
afford to pay. It's
I
been a
know,
long
right?
time coming.
I know, right? And yeah, you had a long wait. That's the only thing about our government, man, because you have to wait. I worked in general services. I I worked for the federal government for 13 years, and I was a procurement officer. So I know how difficult it is on both ends, because we would be waiting. I would order materials, and then they would give us a promised delivery date, and it would be so long they would miss the date. We'd have to go and send someone to pick it up locally, have them ship it locally, and send and go what we used to call wheel call. We used to have to send somebody out to go pick it up on wheel call, because I know how long.
We're trying
Go
to get
ahead.
Sydney Barnes to get one too.
Yeah, that'd be great. All right, so let's take a break. When we come back, who's coming up on deck first? Because I've been so busy, and I know Kathy's been busy,
Me
that
too.
I don't know what the hottest topic is for this week in politics.
I got nothing.
Well, there's a few. So maybe I'll start and we'll just see.
Okay,
There.
that'd be great. So let's take a little break. When we come back, Kathy will start maybe, and we'll all chime in on Kathy's topic.
Yeah.
And then James, we don't want to put you on the spot because this is your first official run. But if you have
That's
something
okay.
that you, okay, well, you'll be up on deck after Kathy. Okay.
All right.
All right then. So let's take a break, y'all. This is our time to share the show, because you know what? I haven't even shared it either. And I gotta turn on X. Kathy always gets something now. Turn on Twitter. Turn on Twitter.
Let's do it.
I always forget.
Rah.
Oh yeah, I almost forget. Okay. So listen, y'all stay too. Stick and stay. Don't go away. We'll be back. Oh, that was quick.
A lot of people sticking their
Not
tongue out at us.
Yeah, that's a test, And that company actually sent me that product, James. It's called Good Morning Snore. And
I see a lot of
comes in
people
this-
sticking their tongue out at me.
No, that's a commercial for this
No,
product.
I know that. I'm just
Yeah,
joking.
it comes in this case.
That's his sense of humor. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, I gotcha. Tim is back. I'll go ahead. Yeah, Tim thought we was playing the long commercial. I thought it was too, Tim, but it wasn't. So that's okay. I'm putting you back into the scene. All right. All right. Take us away, Kathy. What's going on?
Well, one of the topics, because we've had guests related to this in the state of Georgia, including, the attorney that represented Pastor Steve Lee, who has been arrested on charges that his attorney believes are unconstitutional. Well, right now, just playing off that subject, The Hill reported 2 days ago that the 14th Amendment can't stop Trump, at least not yet, it said. So I'll just read a little bit about what it said. It said, the latest for preventing former President Donald Trump from running in the 2024 presidential election is a claim that Trump made himself ineligible under the 14th Amendment or something like that. But it says to the Constitution by instigating the January 6th resurrection, while millions of Americans, including me, that person wishes Trump wasn't running. But the problem with this legal scary is that it assumes the very issue in question, that the January 6th raid on the Capitol was an insurrection or at least a rebellion, and that Trump was involved either directly or indirectly. So, and it says that Section 3 of the 14th Amendment says no person shall be a senator or representative in Congress or elector of president and vice president or hold any office, civil or military, under the United States or under any state, who, having previously taken an oath as a member of Congress or an officer of the United States, etc., to support the Constitution of the United States, shall have engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the same. But they haven't proven it, that he was involved. So they can't do that. So they can't stop him from running for president.
Well, I don't really want that.
But they,
Because the Constitution protects that, because the only time that president, you cannot even run for candidate as a president, especially a former president. Just like the thing about they're trying to charge him with on this everything else, it's false. It won't hold up, because they can only be, this particular position can only be prosecuted as a bribery charge, a risk charge, what is it? RIS charge. RICO charge. I said risk. That must be something new, or murder. And he hasn't done either one of those, So I knew that wasn't going to work. So I don't know why they keep trying to make the law the way they want it.
That's one thing they're trying to do, is a RICO Act that he's been indicted for. But like I say, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. And I believe they're just throwing everything but the kitchen sink to see what will stick. And I believe thus far none of it's sticking or going to stick. So
I wonder what is going on with Facebook. I'm going down Messenger, and there's no green dots. Nobody's on Messenger. Can you look at yours, Kathy? Normally they'll show the green dots
on my phone.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, when people are on, and it must be something special on television at 7:00, because I'm not seeing that many green dots. I've only seen 3. So I'm not sharing to these people that's not on here. It's just a waste of time. And that's something I'm going on. Do you see any?
Today is really, it's not, well, let me look, because I've got to go to your site for your page.
No. Go to your Messenger. Your contacts and your Messenger.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was in there. I can see them. I can see our.
Do they have green dots by them?
I can see.
The green dots let you know that they're on.
Yeah.
They're on there now.
Yeah, you have a green dot. You have a green dot on yours.
Yeah, because I'm on. Let's scroll down and see how many of your people are on there. None of mine on. Tim, what about yours?
I have a few people, but I don't know if they're watching the show or not.
It must be something special on. I hope we're not getting attacked. And we're sitting here. We're sitting here.
Yeah,
we're talking politics.
I see a lot of green dots. I do.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. We just got different genres of, friends. And so I guess my friends are stuck on something else tonight. But they usually do always come back and watch later anyway. But normally our top fans are not even in here tonight. I guess they got so confused by us having that show last night that they didn't know we was going to have politics. But it is my fault. I guess it's my fault. I just remembered, Kathy. I did the link late. I did the studio link late. I did this afternoon.
Okay.
Normally it's already done. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'll skip it around and after we get off the show, and so that everybody will still have a chance to see it. The main thing is that we are still broadcasting on at least about 7 or 8, because some of the platforms that I'm broadcast our politics on. But I did just share the show to True Social. So I know we're broadcasting on live on there because I just shared it there. All right.
Oh,
So,
that's nice.
any other thoughts about what Kathy just told us about the 14th Amendment?
Yeah. What about you, James? What do you think about that, James?
I did see that they are trying to get him to not run by
Mm-hmm.
pulling. They're trying to kick him out, take away his endorsement to run. I did see that on the Fox
Mm.
channel tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So he
Okay.
can't run.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's not gonna listen to him, right?
I hope not.
Well,
No.
I've already heard him say that, he's running. I don't know why everybody think he's not running when he's already said he is. Did y'all
He
hear
already put his
something?
paperwork in.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
they're trying
yeah.
to
So
take
I
the
mean,
paperwork out
why they keep talking about if he's gonna run? He's already submitted that he's gonna run. I
because they
just put
can't beat him the other
capital.
way. I'm like,
Uh,
They're
it's
just
so
trying to
crazy.
confuse the American public. They're trying to confuse
Yeah,
people. It's just propaganda. It's propaganda.
I
Yeah.
just put the capital J and the capital Z in your name, James. So next time you can capitalize yourself. Okay.
all
Yeah.
right,
Normally, yeah, next time you can do it in all caps because as you can see, the name shows up better in all caps.
like Tim's.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Kathy, you can do yours too if
Well,
you want to. But Kathy, yours shows up
okay.
pretty good though. Yeah. I
Yeah,
always do
because of
mine in
my CC in
caps.
the middle.
Yeah, I think yours
Mm-hmm.
shows up pretty good because you got that CC in the middle. But for James, I think yours will show
Mm-hmm.
up better if you capitalize yours like me and Tim.
All right.
Next
Okay.
time.
Let's see.
Maybe
So
tomorrow night.
Yeah.
you had another
Okay.
topic, uh,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean,
Kathy.
we talked about it a little bit, but
Mm.
Camille Harris is saying she might
Oh,
take over
Kamala.
as
Yeah,
president.
Tim
Yeah.
brought that up. I actually did see that article, and then I saw you post it too, Kathy. That's where I saw
Yeah.
it from your post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
So let's talk
Mm-hmm.
about that.
So, mm-hmm.
I think it's a lot going on with President Biden. We've seen the falls, et cetera, plus other things. And I believe they're
Mm,
trying to pull him back um, out of the view of the public. And as well, I just think something is horribly going wrong. For her to make a statement like she made, you know what I mean, was very different, I should say. Very different. Um,
I just got tickled. I'm sorry, Tim. I
oh,
read it.
yeah.
I did read an article this morning.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
said that yesterday he was giving this man, this service member, um, the world hero,
The
Medal
Vietnam,
of Honor
Uh-huh.
the
necklace.
Vietnam vet.
Right, right. And I had seen that they were going to give it to him on our morning news, local news, and they said that as soon as he hung the medal around the man's neck, he walked off the stage.
He did.
That's a prime
He
example.
acts like he doesn't want to.
He didn't know
Yeah,
where
he
it was
acts like he
going.
doesn't want to do the job anymore. You know, he acts like he doesn't want to do the
Woo.
job anymore,
Help me,
basically.
Lord.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be laughing at the man, but that was fun. And they say the last time he was in the
Yeah.
Rose Garden and something was happening. This was earlier of the end of last week or sometime. It's only been 2 or 3 days ago. And they said that he walked off after he done something and he was supposed to
Yeah.
stay. And he asked somebody where's he supposed to be going.
See? Right. Right.
That's not good. That's definitely
Yeah.
not good.
I mean, and that's getting more frequent, and more frequent, and they can't hide it. Uh, so I think the only solution that they're going to have is to pull him back out of the public eye. Also, he went to go visit the Maui Island in Hawaii.
Mhm.
They booed
Mhm.
him, told him thanks for nothing, go home.
Oh my
I
goodness,
believe,
really?
They did?
yeah, yeah, that's what they were
Wow.
yelling. Um,
Oh my
because
goodness.
Wow.
yeah, because today is the 7th, and I think it happened a month ago that the Allens had the tragedy that they're having.
Mm. Yeah,
And not
yeah.
not only that, he's not going to be at the 9/11 ceremony.
Well,
And
I
to
can
my
imagine not.
yeah,
In his
and
condition, he wouldn't be able to make it.
right. So
That's a
I
He'll
was
lot
probably
of
just
fall asleep.
standing, a lot of places to go, and a lot
right.
of walking.
Yeah, but he's gonna be. I can recall the only president to miss
They
that.
never did go.
Yeah.
They misses it.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So
You know
yeah.
Well,
what you know what's so sad about this?
What's that?
You know what's
what?
so sad? They were predicting when President Biden ran that he was too old, that he couldn't
Yeah.
do a good
Yeah.
job. And
Yeah.
we all hoped he
But
could when he got elected.
and also, but
But
you know what?
no, it doesn't look good.
The Joe that ran from his basement is not the
Not the
same
same
Joe.
Joe.
It's not the
Mm-mm.
same Joe. Uh,
Yeah.
it just
No.
isn't.
And then
No.
this thing with Biden, I mean with Hunter, is worrying him to death. So that's got to be taking effect on his mental capacity and
Well, it
his
should.
nervous
He's
system.
involved.
Yeah, because he know he's involved, and of course
Hmm.
he's shaking in his boots, but and that's a big
I mean,
strain on your.
he could be
Go ahead,
charged with
James.
treason.
Yeah, yeah, that's scary to him, because your time got to come. If you do the crime, you just gonna have to face the time, Tippy Joe.
Mm.
Tippy Joe told us why I call him. I always have a nickname for our presidents. I'm kind of like Donald, because I called Donald the Don. I started calling him that in 2015. Now George Bush. What did I call George Bush, Tim? You know my name for him.
Georgie Porgy.
Georgie Porgy. That's right. That was my name of George Bush. That's what I called Georgie. I called George Bush George Porgy. Now, you know what though? Come to think of it, Tim, I did not have a nickname for Obama
Oh,
because it was such an odd name. I
yeah,
didn't. I really was left blank.
yeah,
But I called President George Bush Georgie Porgy because President Bush would not get caught up in saying the wrong thing ever. If he didn't know how to answer it, what was his word, Tim?
what you
Well,
gonna do?
well, well. He just died saying, just keep saying, well. I said,
Yeah,
go ahead, Georgia Porgy.
yeah, he's a master manipulator. He can dip and dodge.
There's
He
Sandra. Hi, Sandra. Thank you. We was running where everybody was. Can you share the show for us, please? Thank you. That's
Hi,
um that's
Sandra.
that's my one hand girl there. Right hand girl. She was my movie cassette coordinator and planner and um marketer and a whole lot of hats she wore with me with the movie and she's been with the show almost just as long as Sybil has, but she's just one that prefers to always work behind the scenes. So please share the show around for me. Thank you so much.
mm,
But yeah, that's what I wanted to bring up about his condition too, about how he walked away. And
yeah,
they say he actually asked, whoever it was that came up to assist him off the stage. They always got somebody to have to
right,
do that now.
right,
Asking, where am I supposed to be going?
yeah,
And
At least he
it's
didn't come out
sad.
of the sandbag.
Yeah, but it's sad, but then it's not sad because this is what he asked for. You know,
right.
this is what you
But
asked for. You should never ask for something that you think that you can't. But see, he thought he really just thought people was gonna put up with it.
yeah,
He didn't realize he was gonna end up shaming himself. He ended up being his own worst enemy. He didn't realize that he was gonna end up shaming himself
On
this
a
bad.
worldwide stage. Hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
a lot of people don't think they're going to ever get consequences. So even
yeah.
outside of politics, but yes, yeah, that's true.
But that's why my saying is always this, Kathy. He
Mm.
got just what he deserved, and he deserved what he got.
Hmm. Yeah.
Hmm.
Right.
But I get a round of applause.
Yeah.
Well, if you
Yeah,
can't take the punishment, don't do the act.
Say it again, Kathy.
If you can't take the punishment, don't do the act.
Right.
I know.
Yeah.
Just like
Basically.
my granddaddy. My granddaddy whipped me when I was 6 years or 5 years old because I stole my best friend's little toy gold watch, and it didn't work. It wasn't a real watch. It was just pretty and plastic, and we were out playing over at her house up under the tree, and she had dropped it on the ground when her mom called her to the house, and I picked it up and took it home. And she told her mom that I had it, so she must have went back up there looking for it because she must have figured I had to have it because I was the only one out there. We were all just playing together, the
Mm.
two of us. And her name was May Lee, and her mom and her came to our house, knocked on the door, and her mom told my granddaddy, and my granddaddy asked me about it, and I said no, and he asked me one more time, and I said no, I haven't seen it, granddaddy, I promise. And he says, Janie girl, this is the last time I'm gonna ask you this. And I reached down, I knew he wasn't playing. My granddad was my best friend. He had never hit me. He had never whipped me before. And he was my babysitter when my mom worked. So I reached down in my little short pants pocket and pulled it out and gave it to her, gave it to him, and he gave it to her. And he made me apologize, and I was crying like I don't know what, because I knew what was coming. And he gave me a few licks, and he told me, he said, "This gonna hurt me more than hurt you." He said, "But I don't want you to ever take anything that belong to you ever again." And that hurt me so bad to disappoint my granddaddy
You,
like that. I
you
never
know.
stole again.
You know what? That thing that their parents do and used to pull that is gonna hurt me more than hurts you. That
Mm,
was really a mental situation. You have no.
yeah, but I didn't understand what it meant then. But when I
Yeah.
became a parent, I
Right.
understood what my granddaddy meant.
Yeah.
Because yeah, to us as a child, it just hurts.
Yeah.
But
But
I
you
know
also
what he,
use
he
that.
taught me. He taught me that when I was 5 years old. I never stole anything since in my lifetime.
Mm,
And your honesty means a lot because
yeah.
I worked as a regional director for Grand Media for about, oh gosh, how many years now? It had to be at least 12, 13, 14 years handling their money for the channel. And this was when we didn't have technology that much. I would have to meet people. When they placed their ads, I would have to meet them, take their cash money or their money order. And then I would be responsible for getting that money to uh, Floyd Graham down there in Clarksdale, Mississippi. They never had a penny short. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
I had to take out my commissions. So,
yeah,
and it was amazing. They always complimented me on my honesty because they said they had problems with other people that would take more than their commission was supposed to be, and they just really loved me. But I didn't tell them that story, but I told them, yeah. I learned a long time ago. Honesty was the best policy when I
that's
was
for
a
sure.
child.
You don't want to get another licking. No more
No,
licking.
no, no, no.
All
Now my
right.
mama used to whip me all the time, but my
Oh,
granddaddy, mm-mm. Uh,
wow.
I, there was a thing about it. I didn't care about disciplining my mama. I was just gonna be that fast girl,
Mm-hmm.
especially when I got in my teens. But my
Mm-hmm.
granddaddy, oh no, I didn't want to do anything just to disappoint my granddaddy.
Yeah, I remember my granddaddy. He used to carry us up to bed. It was so cute. He used to carry us. We were twins, so he'd carry us one in.
Yeah, it's just something about those granddads. They're
It was like a lumber.
pawpaws.
Yeah.
Have you
So
Yeah.
guys have you guys heard anything about Biden being under pressure as he faces possible revolt from the blue state Democrats over immigration crisis? Have anybody heard anything about that?
I hadn't. No,
Yeah,
no.
Mm-mm.
that's an article that came out today. Yeah, blue.
Well, actually, to tell you the truth, it's about 47% of his own party Democrats that don't want him running.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
So, but a lot of them just not going to say it verbally and say it out loud. So that means that it's probably really about 77%.
Well, how could he run after Camila's statement? I mean, everyone's going to have doubts about him now, so I don't even know how he could run.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not. He's not going to even get to that because they're really, really trying to drag his. To me, his team needs to be dealt with. It is.
Come to think of it, excuse me, Tim, but James, come to think of it, was that you or was that another one of our guests last month that said that you didn't think that Biden was going to run? I think it was
Well,
you, James.
I think what I said is I hope that Biden ain't gonna play a fast one on us and bail out and retire and have Pamela take over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
You know, and
that was
you
you.
said then you said that he can't do that because it's illegal, and I hope it is because I think that's what he's on his mind.
Yeah.
If I resign, Pamela can have it.
Yeah, that's what yeah, you were the one that said that was correct. And
Yep.
hmm I think
I
they're
didn't,
going to.
you know what? He
Go
must have
ahead.
watched our show and got the idea from us
Yeah,
About what? About
about
what?
retiring.
well,
Oh,
About retiring.
I
Because
think. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Tim. No, it's time for you.
No, I was just going to say, I believe they're going to blame it on his health. It's going to be something, whether it be Alzheimer's or the president is just sick and they're not going to give us the truth about what's going on.
They're
Uh,
not gonna even say he's sick or nothing. They're gonna say he's just retiring, like
right.
James is saying.
But here's the thing his whole team should be fired. I mean, the times and the ceremonies that they marched this man out to and just looked ridiculous on a worldwide stage. Oh, yeah, but okay.
Well, well, if Kamala runs, she's not gonna win.
well, it might
And
be
We don't even
automatic,
know what
though.
she does.
It
Nobody
might be
sees her.
automatic. She
We
might.
don't even, yeah, we don't.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
And that's what I said to you last night, Tim, on the 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 phenom the phenomena show.
Yeah.
paralegals.
Is
I'm not
I
paralegals. Paranormal. That was
Paranormal.
Paralegal. We're paralegals on the paranormal show.
I said I don't mind if a girl runs,
Say that
just not
real
her.
fast. Pickled peppers instead of pickled peppers.
Yeah,
What's that?
I mean,
Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, him and Kamala doesn't have a good relationship. I read an article where he said something about her. She's in the background. We rarely ever see her. We have no idea what it is that she does.
Mm.
Everything I've seen her do is out of the country, and that's only been a handful of times. You know what I mean? That I literally saw her. Through on television.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I think that she's going to have to finish out the rest of his term. That's what I'm. That's what I'm. I'm.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
picking out.
thinking that too. It's going to
Yeah.
be
I hope
like
you're
a
right.
transition of power kind of thing.
Right. Yeah. She wouldn't have made that statement if they had not gave her authorization to make that statement.
Well, we know that much. Yeah, she
Yeah.
can't say anything without Biden's permission.
Right. So
That's what
I think it's their way of trying to ease us into it. But we see what's coming down the road.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well, that's
just like
go
they're
ahead.
talking about bringing back the new shot in September.
The what?
Wait,
The
you
new
mean
shot.
gruesome?
A new COVID shot. A new
I was trying not to
Oh
use
yeah, yeah. They already got that out. And with the RSV or the RV this, I couldn't think of what they call that.
RSV.
Yeah,
Did you see who
RSV.
makes it all, Emily?
Who makes
It's all
Huh?
made by Pfizer.
it is.
Pfizer? Yeah.
Yeah, for the adults, for the seniors, citizens 60 and over. But they got a different one for the babies, and then they got a different one for people 18 to 60. So all that's a bunch of crap to me.
And it's all
Yeah.
made by Pfizer.
Yeah, and they're
The
trying
same
to
ones that brought us to COVID.
they're trying
Well,
to put it in the spotlight right around election time.
I didn't take the COVID, so they can forget about me taking anything.
Yeah,
I'm
mhm.
I still plan on collecting my Social Security check. They just trying to knock people off so they don't have to pay Social Security.
Yeah. Not only that, they're trying to keep people from going to vote. They're trying to keep them from going to the polls.
Um,
We'll see that stir up more and more as we get closer to that
well,
time.
most Republicans not going to take that shot anyway. So if they do that, they're going to be defeating their own purpose and feeding their own team. Because it's
Kathy,
mostly Democrats. It's mostly Democrats that
Yes,
take
James.
that shot.
did you see what I
Except
sent
for
you on
you
Instagram?
veterans. Except for you veterans.
I sent you a
You
video of a
veterans.
girl that's 52 years old, and she's talking about taking a shot.
Mm.
It's interesting. She said she never had COVID until she took the shot.
Oh,
Well, that's because that's COVID in the shot. Whenever you
There
have a
is.
virus, that's what they do. They put when they make the vaccine is made from the virus. Whatever
yeah.
they're trying to cure. So
I just glad that I hadn't had any side effects because I did take it.
I'm happy for you too because he had told me he had taken it. I didn't even know he had taken it.
Well, I had checked with my PPC, and by me having diabetes, she suggested that I did, so I did. Thus far, I haven't had any side effects.
Well, I'm just thankful, but you tell your diabetician that you don't need to take that new COVID shot.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not taking that one.
I just made up a new word, diabetes.
Well, I can tell you. Yeah.
Go ahead,
Oh, good. Well, I can tell you I had side effects.
Did you?
My leg felt like it was exploding. Yeah,
Oh,
my
no.
leg, my left leg. And
Yeah.
it was really scary. Yeah. I felt like I was getting a blood clot. And
Oh.
so a friend of mine, at
They
the
say it
time, I
does
was
that.
living an hour. Yeah.
Wow.
And I had had one when I was younger, like 18, because of the birth control pills. So I knew what it felt like, felt just like that. And I went to the emergency room and did all kinds of tests on me. And I'm so glad between the VA and United Healthcare that I was covered because it came to like $7,000.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it was
I know, it's
covered.
ridiculous.
But I didn't take the third shot, and I'm not going to take any more. I'm not going to risk myself.
Me neither.
I didn't take any.
But can I
neither,
tell you
James.
what Donald said?
Go ahead.
What
Can I
Donald
tell
said?
you what Donald said
Yeah.
What?
on X, which is, he said,
Okay.
do not comply. Because what's happening now, and I had a dream about that during COVID. I had a premonition. I was at my cabin, and I was, and there's a dirt road that went to it. And we were supposed to evacuate and go to these centers because, it was getting out of control, the pandemic. And something said, do not comply in my head. Do not comply. just exactly what Donald Trump said. And
Mm-hmm.
so, because I used to watch Jesse. What was his last name? Ventura. Now, when I was like
Jesse
in
Turner,
Riverside,
Jesse,
and
on you
Ventura,
talking
Ventura.
the
about
one
Fox
who.
News? Oh, Ventura.
Well, no,
Okay.
he used to be the senator, I believe, or the governor of Missouri or
Wow.
something like that. And
Mhm.
he started getting into government conspiracy stuff, which we would
Mm-hmm.
watch, my ex-husband and I. And you know, we would just prepare by having anything available that you could live out in the wilderness and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, Jesse's life was threatened. But one of the places he took people to was these internment camps, just like they had for the Japanese.
Yeah.
And he
Mm-hmm.
said their plans were to put people in there that rebelled against the government, like
Wow.
almost like a Guantanamo Bay kind of scenario. Who knows? But for families. And the sad part was there was playgrounds there and everything, like it's set
Mm-hmm.
up for entire families.
Yeah.
Well, you
And
know,
it
in the
was, and
40s,
then they were.
yeah, in the 40s, they killed a lot of
Mhm.
innocent Americans. You know, they target them and single them out as communists. Don't you remember that, James? You remember that in history, don't you?
Well,
A lot of
Mhm.
teachers,
I do.
teachers, professors, scientists, they killed these people. These were born and bred American citizens in the 40s.
Yeah.
They got falsely
But
accused
what
of
happened?
being communists.
Well, what happened is a lot of the actors had to change their names too, even if they were Jewish or whatever. They changed their names, or even German, because they didn't want to look like they were communists. So they had to change their names. That was one of the main reasons they changed their names. And a lot of them did, because I know I'm related to a lot of them. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you know,
so
yeah, that's what this administration is trying to do to people, falsely accuse you. Like when they did
mhm.
when they set up that what was it, the media patrol that they was going to be doing on the media, you know, that got shut down. And then the 87,000
Mhm.
IRS
IRS.
agents. Yeah, and I think that they haven't been hired yet.
Not yet.
So they haven't.
But you know what they did? They put the
I don't think-
Japanese in American Japanese in the internment camps. And my friend who's a Japanese priest, he was in an internment camp when he was young. And his mom lost a baby, and another one, I mean had had damage to its brain and stuff like that, because they were internment camps. So he went to Washington, D.C. along with other people, and he got $20,000 per each Japanese American. He was one of them. He's a friend of mine. So it happens. And it could happen anytime in this country, at any time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If people start rebelling.
I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. But, but you know what's going to be an even harder problem? That's going to be deporting the illegal immigrants that's been coming over. We have no idea how many. You know what I mean? That's going to be a huge process. That probably will take anywhere from 2 years on to.
Well, you're not going to get all of them out anyway.
No, you're not going to get them all out.
It took them 20 years to get to this point of massing numbers like they are illegal immigrants here, and it'll take all of 20 years to get to the bottom of every last one of them.
Speaking of that, did you see what they're doing with them now?
What's that?
What's that?
I seen on the news today that they're putting all the illegal immigrants in police stations.
Oh, really?
That's where they're housing them. Police stations.
Police stations.
Down in New York City.
Wow.
Oh, in New York City, they putting up in hotels because the tourists can't even get hotels rooms.
Not anymore. On the news today, they're full. They're
You
putting
know
them in
what?
police stations.
I wouldn't want to stay in the hotel where they were because they're not going to sanitize them properly. So,
Yeah, they're all,
I,
the schools are full. The sidewalks are full. So they're going to
yeah.
police stations.
Oh, okay. Well, the police stations are not that large.
Well,
so
can I
don't know
say
how
one
they
other?
hold them.
Go ahead, Kat.
Can,
Yeah, let's take a
well,
break.
I just
and can
wanted
you
to
hold
mention
that
one more
thought?
thing.
Yeah, hold that
Okay,
thought.
we'll talk
Okay,
when you
and
come back.
let's take a little break. Yeah, let's take a little break because
Okay.
we've been at a long time, and
Yep.
we'll take a break. We'll be back. Tim, this will be one of your long run commercials if you have to go.
So, are you going to Amy's wedding?
I don't have the money.
Yeah, you do. Who are you? I'm you from the future. And I just got paid.
And I'm Dave. I can get you up to $500 of your future money now.
Up to $500 instantly?
Instantly.
That's amazing. Oh, who's he? Oh, this is Paolo. We met at the reception. Hi. Hola. Hello. That's me.
Download Dave and get up to $500 instantly.
Need to get your windshield fixed? SafeLight makes it easy. You can schedule it in just a few clicks, and we'll come to you with a replacement you can trust. It's great. That service on your time. Schedule now.
SafeLight Repair, SafeLight Replace.
I am Conor McGregor, multiple weight MMA champion. I'm a fighter and I've been through many battles in the octagon. Many consider my fights in the octagon heroic, but the real life heroes are those men and women who fight to protect us every day. The real life fighters, the real life heroes are the firefighters and police officers. These first responders are true heroes because these brave men and women put themselves in the line of danger every single day protecting us all. The Tunnel to Towers Foundation ensures that first responders from fire, EMS and police departments who are killed in the line of duty with young children have a home without the burden of a mortgage. They are my heroes. They need our help today. I'd like to ask you to join me in donating $11 a month to support their efforts. Your $11 a month honours and supports our first responders. Please call now at 1-844-BRAVEST or visit tunneltotowers.org.
Welcome to the Shack 12 Week Shred. My name is Rock Shabazz, and I'm here to take you through the same program that I made for this guy right here.
This program is without a doubt a huge reason why I was able to get fit and stay fit. If you put in the work and stay consistent, you just might be able to keep up. It's time for you to get to work.
I like the Shaquille O'Neal one.
All right, so we're back. Kathy,
Okay.
you had a thought.
Okay. I wanted to get back to this because I think this is huge.
Okay.
Because in New Mexico, Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham, I don't know if I pronounced it right, Grisham, but she's a Democrat. But yet she said that COVID restrictions were not good. And she made that big announcement in the New Mexico newspaper like a day or two ago. She said that they weren't good for the schools by shutting the schools down, and they weren't good for businesses because a lot of businesses got busted and they went out of business. And I'm one of the businesses that went out of business. So I know exactly. And so she actually is a Democrat, but she actually is saying no to this. But guess what they did today? They did a nationwide COVID mandates. Now it just came out in the news. Don't ask me why I'm the only one. I see everything that comes out.
Get out of the city.
I'll be on my phone or something, and it'll just blink right in on me. So I'm like,
what?
One of the first to see it.
I'll have to look that up when we get off of here.
I'll be God ordained thing because now I'm on a TV show and I'm an earth angel. So you never know.
Oh my God!
Yeah, and so that, and they say they have a list. They have a list.
A list.
The government
of what?
has a list now.
For what?
Of all the mandates where they are. Well, the schools, having to wear masks, all kinds of things. They've got a whole list now. So I don't even know where that is. I'll try to find it.
That's the agenda.
Okay?
Yeah, that's the agenda. to create chaos.
Yeah.
Right around election time or up to election time.
Coming up to it, yeah.
Yep.
Well, well, I have to say something is alarming about that because I tried finding the article and I can't find it now. So it's almost like
It's
just
got to be there
warning for people.
It's got to be there. Yeah.
She probably retracted
it, but I couldn't. Yeah, I'm wondering about that because she probably maybe she either knew or she didn't know that it was going to have a nationwide mandate. But that's a good thing. You wonder if people really knew about it when they made the statement or not. So only she knows.
Yeah, they might have pulled it.
What's that?
They probably did.
Yeah, that's possible.
Possible. Well, all right then. So let's with the short show tonight because we're going to have a long night tomorrow night.
All right.
We have a special 9/11 tribute show, and we have 3 special guests. Kathy, tell us about them.
Okay, well, we have James Ziegler, of course, coming back, right, James? And he's the director of Big Fish Music Group. And I'm the marketing VP of Big Fish Music Group, actually. I have been with them for a long time, too. And then Chuck Tenon, the president, he's going to be here. And as well as Mark. What's Mark's last name again?
Zaraski.
Okay.
You're gonna have a full house.
Oh, I thought it was with me. It's with an A. And then we definitely have a special guest who was at a 9/11, and we're going to share special pictures of Pastor Steve Lee. He's the one that we had his representative, his attorney on the other show. And so we're very honored to have Pastor Steve Lee here as well, because he was a hero. He was a hero at the 9/11 site. So we'll hear all about it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I have those pictures already ready. Now, the closure song, is that a video or MP3?
Closure.
Is that a video or MP3?
No, it's an MP4.
Okay, I got that.
It's a video.
It to me,
It's
right?
an MP4.
Yeah.
Right, I did. And I can resend it if you need it.
Well, I'm going to try. I'm going to upload that to the studio and just play it from the studio so that it'll play clearer and we won't have any trouble because we'll have a full stage, and I don't want it to not be showing properly. So I'm going to upload that to the studio. Like when we go to commercial break, it won't show us. It'll just show the video, and then we can discuss it after it shows. Okay.
I'll tell you how I come up with that.
That sounds good.
Okay, go ahead, James.
Yeah,
no, I'll wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll devote it tomorrow.
Good idea. Okay. Well, James, let me just say.
I'll tell you everything.
Yeah, that's why I say the good stuff for tomorrow. So let me just say, James, welcome again. It's a pleasure to have you on the show for Politics as a Regular. Yes, and then of course two what do you call them? Stationary anchors, Kathy CC and Tim's Heartbeat of the South. Y'all know about these politics. So I'm so happy to be in the company of people who care about the country, about us, about people, and believe that politics controls everything that we come in contact with. It just does. You know, it doesn't matter whether it's furniture, our cars. Yeah, I tell everybody, you know, you got the transportation. It's just politics and is the center of it all.
Yeah. And
we have to take back we have to take out the politics and bring back the people.
Yeah.
And bring back the people.
Yeah.
Because the people are the ones that live in this country. Politics should not rule.
Yeah.
The people should rule.
Right.
You know.
It's backwards now.
I'm going to leave you guys with a cliffhanger, though.
Okay.
Tomorrow on the video, I'm going to expose my secret writer.
Oh.
That helped me write the song.
You had a ghostwriter?
No, somebody we all know and love.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, I already know.
Okay.
You
I
might.
know.
You do? I don't even know. What
Yeah.
do I know who they are?
You're gonna have to wait till tomorrow, CC.
Uh-huh. All right
I
then.
guess so.
Hi
I'm
there.
usually right on
Hi,
point, but right by
hi,
me.
Mrs. Ziegler. Thanks for
They
thanks
can
for
see me.
Yep, that's
thanks for
Judith.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we
I
saw
look
you.
terrible. I am
thanks
We
feeling
couldn't
good.
see you because, well,
thanks for
James'
allowing
head was
us.
blocking most of you.
I don't feel very well today, so sorry.
Oh,
Hope you
I'm
feel
so
better.
sorry. We'll be
Don't
praying that
worry
you
about
feel
it.
better. And
I'm
thank you
in
so much.
RA. I'm in an
Mhm.
RA flare.
Oh yeah, all
He's
right.
got
I have that.
rheumatoid.
Yeah,
I
I've
have
got
it too.
rheumatoid arthritis, and I've been in
I
a flare. So
I have that too, and I also have lupus with my rheumatoid. I have systemic rheumatoid arthritis, RA, and lupus. So I
it's
know what you're
terrible.
going through. I know what you're going through. Yeah, it's real bad. Tim can tell you.
Yeah.
Monday, I didn't think I was gonna. I could hardly barely get out of the bed, and mine had hit me that hard, and we've got about 4 years, and so I know exactly what you're going through. It took 2 days for
My
me to be
hands have
able to
been
move.
really. My hands are really bad.
Well, I hope
Now
you feel better.
my left hand here is really bad, and because it's numb, I have 4 fingers that are numb, and they tingle, and they hurt really bad.
I can't even write anymore with my right hand. I can't, and I'm right-handed.
Oh my goodness! Well,
And
you know,
don't mind me, I look fat. I've been on so much prednisone that I gained so much weight, so I look terrible. So don't mind me.
you know what, Mrs. Ziegler, I wish they would give me some more prednisone. They won't give me any more.
Oh, ask Jim. I swear, I look like a fanatic when I get prednisone.
Look, the prednisone was the thing that really worked for me because I didn't even start having lupus symptoms until they took me off of prednisone.
But you can't stay on it.
You can't. It's not good for us. But listen, I'd rather it not be good for me than feel better.
I know. That's what I kept telling them, but they took me off of that. They got me on pregabalin now, and I don't like it.
I'm on Enbrel shots once a week. I take an Enbrel shot once a week in my leg.
Does that help? Not
really.
Yeah, but my
Does it help?
pregabalin helps, but I'll tell you what I don't like about it. The side effect that it gives me is upper respiratory infections. I have one once a month. And
I've been good with all that.
well, yeah, I didn't have any of it when I was on prednisone. You know what? I'm going to ask her because I've been off prednisone now for at least 5 years. I should be able to go back on it for a little while.
I need it right now. Honestly, we're having a thunderstorm. Right now, we're having a thunderstorm, and I love it.
That's why you're hurting so bad. That's why you're hurting so bad. You can predict the storm 2 days before it comes because I can.
My dogs are telling me. But listen, I don't want to interrupt you guys. I'll let you guys be. Feel better. It was nice meeting all you guys. I'm sorry I looked like a housework.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Thank
Hope
you
you
for
feel
loaning
better
James to
soon.
us.
You too. Thank you.
All right. Go lay down. Feel better.
You too.
Okay,
Bye.
so-
Nice meeting you.
Bye-bye. Nice meeting you. Okay, so guys, let's go ahead, James.
We had a friend, Emily, with lupus.
Oh yeah. Okay. You say had, unfortunately.
Okay.
James,
What's that?
you said had or have?
We have a friend with
Oh,
lupus.
have a friend. So you know what she goes through, then, right?
Yeah, she was on oxygen. Matter of fact, if you look at the background, you see that wheelchair over there?
Yeah.
The power scooter. She gave it to me.
Okay.
She said, I want to
The
make
black-
sure he has something to get around with.
The black one. That is so sweet. But yeah, and that's what I don't like about this prednisone because when I get those upper respiratory infections, Tim can tell you, I can't breathe, and I already have asthma and COPD, and then so your body can't breathe, you can't move, you can't you can't even move. That's really really scary.
I
So
know.
I'm gonna talk to my RA specialist and ask her if I can get off the prednisone and maybe get back on prednisone for just a little, at least a
You
couple
don't
of
want it to
years.
mess up your kidneys, though.
Yeah, my kidneys pretty much already messed up. At this
We don't want to.
age.
Don't want
Yeah.
to mess up no more.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
yeah,
let's just
I know, we're
remind
off topic.
everybody.
Okay.
Let's remind people to come to the show tomorrow night at
Yeah,
7
I know
p.m.
we got off topic.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
thanks.
It's facebook.com / the Emily Pearls is how you find us. So that's how you find the Emily
Yeah, and
Pearls.
the S is on pearls. Pearls.
I got
Yeah.
a surprise for you, Emily.
Okay. What is it? Patriot. Never forget.
What is that?
It's
Okay.
signed.
I made a
It's a
sign up.
sign?
Yeah, but
Oh, okay.
it's signed by somebody, right? Oh, closure, your song. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you, Hero. Nice. That's
Cool.
Oh,
nice.
yeah, that's
All right.
nice, Terrence. And you can hold that up
Mhm.
tomorrow too, okay?
I made it just for you,
nice.
Emily.
Yeah, well, you know I like it, don't you? I love that. I love creation because all of us have a bit of creativity in us, whether we think we can do it or not. And you never
I
know
love
until
art.
you give it. I do too. God, don't get me talking about art. I used to go around and collect art from the antique stores, and I've got
One day
this
I'll
great-
make you nice art painting.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay, let's get off the show because it looks like James and I are really, really going off topic.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, love
Okay.
y'all. And
We
have
love
a great
y'all.
night.
Night.
Tomorrow night.
Good night, everybody. We
Sure.
will see
See you
y'all
guys later.
tomorrow.
All
You too.
Thank
right.
you so much. We love y'all. And
Love you too.